during the time of Marshall.
Yep. It was physical.
The laws, man, of life. It tells you that in Baruch chapter 4. Let me hold on. Let me get real quick. Yeah.
Brother, while you're getting that, I just want to say a couple of things as well. Because Esau, like you got Jake out there. They're hoping and praying in their minds that Esau will change his heart and mind against our people and being easy on our people under their system. Esau ain't gonna change his heart against you Jakes. You Jakes are gonna continue to be hated of him. Alright? The so-called white man, he's basically created to bring forth hatred against you tribes. He even hates himself, so how much more he gonna hate you?
Yeah.
You know?
This is Baruch 4:1. It says, this is the book of the commandments of the Most High.
Right?
And the law that endureth forever.
And the law that endureth forever. Because these laws are not mortal laws that can be changed. And, you know, Esau's always changing his laws, man. It's laws that endure forever. I mean, these are the perfect laws that govern all life, that dictate life, man. Something that can't be changed. Meaning, this is the truth. This is how things are supposed to be done to all generations. No matter what empire, no matter what kingdom is erected on this earth, this is how it's supposed to be done. This is how you govern situations of murder, of theft, how you deal with the poor. You know what I'm saying? What to do in matters of war. How a woman who's just given birth, how many days she's meant to be on her purification until she's clean. Yeah? And other things, man. What food is clean and what's unclean. You don't just, that's not to be changed after a couple 100 years, you know. If it's unclean, that's unclean to all generations forever, man. That's right. It doesn't change. Go ahead.
It says the laws aren't grievous, right? And that's the problem. People look upon the scriptures as a fable. And if only they just understood that if you was to read all the laws, man, they're all righteous. Yeah. And it goes on to say, it says, all they that keep it shall come to life.
Right.
Such as leave it shall die.
Right, because when you don't keep the laws, a lot you start getting sick, diabetes, uncleanness, sexually transmitted diseases, all kind of fucking going on. All kind of mess, man. Catching diseases from animals that you're having sex with. All kind of aggravating brothers because you're having sex with other men's wives. Right. All kind of disorder in marriages. You know what I'm saying?
It's like when you get married in today's system, you gotta sign pieces of paper, 2 parties.
Yeah.
So when you get married and all of that, it's basically you're getting married under another spirit. And it's really the spirit of the spiritual demon Satan, which the government obviously worships. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when you get married, it's supposed to be 2 parties, you and your woman.
Yeah.
And then through that your children, not no fucking government.
You see that? And the man is meant to be the head of his house.
Right. That's yeah.
Ruler of his house.
Yeah.
Not the government, man. You're basically diminishing the power of the man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? There's a divine ordinance. Man is the head of the woman. Even that's been stifled, man. You get what I'm saying? All the abominations that the Canaanites are doing, you can do that. Yeah. Idolatry. What else, man? Every law you can think of is broken in this earth, man. That's when you start to see how beastly mankind is, man. Mankind is beasts, man. Humans are like beasts.
And that's why Daniel...
About the laws, man.
It's like it, brother. That's why Daniel likened the empires of the heathen beasts.
Right. Exactly. The first beast, second, third, and fourth.
Yeah.
They were beasts because they were without the commandments
Oh yeah, you can get that in Psalms.
They were the kingdoms of men. Alright? And not the kingdom of the Most High. Which is why those kingdoms were not everlasting.
Yep.
They had their time and they fell. And another took their stead. Translated from one people to another. Go ahead.
It says, verse 2, it says, turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
They're illuminated, man. Walk in the light of it, that thou mayest be illuminated. See how this light is illuminating? See that? It's the light, man. Look around, nothing but darkness. This is the light. Imagine that, we're in the darkness and no one's around, man. Because there's a spirit, man. There's a spirit among us, man. Because we're speaking about divine things, man. That people of the world don't speak about. People of the world don't speak about these things. We're gathered here together because this is an illuminated meeting, man. Where we're being enlightened, man, by what we're reading.
Exactly. Yep.
We know what's coming, man. We're speaking about things forth to come. You know what I'm saying? Read. Go on.
It says,
And it said, Jacob, come to the light of it, man. Jacob. Not these other nations. You don't see a Moab here and Edom and Ishmael here. Their spirit is not drawn to this. Only Jacob. But
verse 3 says, give not thine honour to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
right, you're not really putting your all and giving your all unto these nations, man. According to the prophecies, we're to rule over them.
And if I may say this as well, because you got our people in the U.S., you have an election that's in the midst. And you have two presidents going against one another. You have Donald Trump. You also have Joe Biden. So you got a lot of Jakes lining up, casting their vote, man, not knowing that these men are elected by the elite.
Exactly.
They've presented you a group of men that you pick by choice, but did the people pick those men? No.
That's predestined, man.
Exactly.
Esau predestines his own presidents, man.
Yes.
Your vote don't, man. Niggas, man, you think you matter, man. They don't care about you. You have to understand how insignificant you are to them. They don't care about you. You're just meat for the grandeur. Okay? They're about to bring out their new world order, and you got no place in their new world order. They're intended to wipe you out, man.
And that goes into the law too, because the law says you're not supposed to put any other nation as a king over you, man.
See that? They're voting for a heathen, man. John, you Jakes, you don't know yourselves.
Oh yeah.
The scripture says, Jacob, come to the light. And you niggas want to go to the darkness, man. If you was in the light, you would know that the governor that's going to come out from among us is Yahweh Shai, right?
House of David.
It tells you that in the second Matthew, the Gospel of Matthew, man. There shall come out a governor from was it Jerusalem? Jerusalem, I believe, is in Matthew, man. The second chapter. And there was a prophecy concerning Yahweh Shai, man. A scepter shall come out of how does it go?
And if you can, right, you can give me Psalms 149, 147 and 19, because I want to elaborate what I was speaking about earlier before.
For unto us a child is born, is a son.
Concerning these nations being beasts.
Isaiah 9 and 6.
No, not Isaiah 9. It's 2 verse 6.
Yeah, I'm on one. If you can get Psalms, let's real quick. Yeah, 147. So I want to elaborate what the brother was saying about these nations being beasts. They're going, just real quick.
Psalms 147 and 19.
Yeah.
Psalms 147 and 19. He showeth
You
his
get what
word
you want
unto
for.
Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Yeah.
shall serve with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them.
Yeah, and that's
Praise
why.
ye the Lord.
And that's why the book of Daniel specifies these empires as beasts, because these other nations didn't have access to the laws and commandments. And this is why they would always rule by worshiping their other gods and setting up different law and orders of their own. You see, so that's until made them beasts.
You know what I'm saying? That's right. You know? But it's Matthew 2:6. And thou Bethlehem in the land of Judah are not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel.
Out of thee shall come forth a governor
That shall rule my people Israel.
that shall rule my people Israel. It says Judah, it says Bethlehem, what does it say?
In the land of Judah are not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel.
Who's our governor? Who's going to govern us, man? Who's going to unite us, man? Who's going to take us from all the lands that we've been scattered to? The elect, I mean. And bring us all to one fold, man. And order us. And set crowns upon our heads, man. Who's going to stand in the midst of us, taller than all the rest, man? And every eye shall see him. Scripture say, in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, man, one like unto the Son of Man. That's Yahweh Shai. He's the governor. And that's who you should be voting for, man. Not some Joe Biden, Schmader, whatever his name is, man. Let's go back to Genesis.
Genesis 25 and 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. And when
It says one people shall be stronger than the other people, man. Okay? Now, Esau is in power. You could say he's strong. He's stronger right now. Because he's got the missiles, he's got the sword, the Most High blessed him with the sword. You know what I'm saying? He's winning. He's got us in captivity. He's winning. But according to, what's his name, Joseph, Webersberg, or whatever his name is, he's afraid. He's afraid of the same people that he enslaved. Why is that?
He's losing his power now.
He's afraid because he knows that we're stronger. He even said it himself in his own statement. He said we're more industrially and superior in the whole earth, man. We're a superior race in the earth. That's what he said out of his own mouth. And he said that that's what the Arabs and the so-called white men are afraid of. And they're still afraid of it. They fear us, man. And if only you Jakes would know, man, you'd be free. But the Most High don't want you to know. The Most High's blinded you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Genesis 25 and 24 it says, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red all over, like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau.
Yeah, it's red. That's that crimson, man. Is he a criminal? Red all over like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau. The word Esau means a wasted heat. Red all over. But he came different from his brother Jacob. Or Yaakov. Alright, go ahead.
And if I could just say, just to make the point, when it says, and the first came out red, like a hairy garment, it doesn't mean that he was hairy like the garment, he was red. like the garment itself. Just to make that point. It says
because they died certain like you have like goat's hair, you skin the goat and you dye it red, so that's how red he came out. Red.
it says verse 26, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 80 years old when she bare him.
So took Rebecca when he was 40, and when she gave birth, he was 60. So it took them a good 20 years for them to have kids. He was trying, but she was barren. But then she ultimately had children. And what gets me about that is a part where it said that Jacob held the heel of Esau, man. That right there, that's where we're at, man. We're there. Holding the heel of Esau, man. Meaning we're up next. That's our hope, man. That's our faith.
Yeah.
That right there, that's our faith, man. Because it didn't say that, oh, Esau is just going to rule over us and that's it. It said that Jacob held the heel of Esau. Meaning even though Esau was probably stamping Jacob, man, Jacob was like, no, you ain't going to win this, man. I ain't going to let you beat me. I'm taking you down. I'm not letting go because Jacob fought the angel, man.
Yeah.
he wrestled with the angel. So Jacob, he ain't letting no man beat him, man. He ain't letting no angel beat him. He's not letting Esau beat him. He's a fighter, man. But the majority of you niggas, you gave up. Jacob was holding on to that motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's our faith, man.
And just to elaborate as to what you was reading concerning Esau, to further find out that he is the man of sin, get me Isaiah 1 verse 18, because it says that he came out red all over, right?
Isaiah 1.
Like unto an hairy garment. Go on.
Isaiah 1 and 18. Come now and let us reason together. You know I can read in the dark, right? Come now and let us reason together, saith the Lord Yahweh.
You got that eyes on.
Yeah, I got the eyes on. Though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be as white as snow.
So what Isaiah was saying is that your sin shall be as scarlet, because the color red, as he symbolized sin as is red, scarlet, which is red, and crimson, which is red. Well, that's what you get the word criminal from.
Right.
From the word crimson.
Right.
So that's how you know that the so-called white man, which he happens to be Esau in the Bible, he's known as the man of sin. That is to be revealed. That's what Paul said.
Right.
That the mystery of iniquity do have already worked. That the man of sin be revealed. Hey, that's the sit down right there.
That's the scarlet colored beast, man.
Exactly.
What they say in Revelations, man. So that woman sitting upon that, what color was that beast? What color was that beast? That beast was scarlet, man. Yep. Meaning a sinful system ruled by the man of sin.
Yes.
Esau, red all over.
So he was that
representing the man of sin. Meaning we're living in a time where the scriptures say, for wickedness shall exceedingly pollute the whole earth, man. And gross darkness the people. That's in Isaiah 60, man. Alright? Wickedness exceedingly pollute the whole earth because great evils are multiplied during the time of Alexander the freak, man.
Right.
Alright? So Esau, he's known for being adverse to the Heavenly Father. In Revelations, it calls him a Satan, man.
Right.
The word Satan means adversary. He's adverse, man, to good, to godliness. What did we read? 2 and 2 is set against. There's always look at all the works of the Most High. 2 and 2, one against another. Good is set against evil. The godly against the sinner. So yeah, you got Esau being adverse, being Satan, because he's adverse to everything that's the Most High. That's what they were struggling in the womb. And Jacob was trying to pull Esau back down because he wanted to give Esau another arse whooping, man. So you ain't leaving this. I'm about to beat your shit again.
Even the Arabs have some way of some form of righteous laws about them, right? You know, the way they deal with their women, they believe in Allah and all that. Obviously, that's going on, but you can tell that they're not the Edomites, man. You know, all that bullshit about trying to say that, the Saudis are Esau, man. That's all bullshit. That's all bullshit.
I'm gonna say this about you Arabs, man. Everything that's you comes from us.
Right.
Your growing your beard, ordering your women, that came from us. We gave you your customs. Even Allah. The word Allah, that's the Hebrew for God, man.
Allah,
Talk about that's the name of God. That word just means God in Hebrew.
Yeah.
That's not the name of Allah. That's not the name of God.
And when you're dealing with the religion in itself, came from Jacob. When you do the research.
Exactly.
Augustinian people.
Exactly. In North Africa, man. We gave you your customs. So your so-called righteous, godly customs, that we gave you that. We invented that.
Yeah.
You Arabs trying to teach us about Islam. How you going to teach us something that we gave you? Down fools.
They don't even want to teach us. That's the thing. They try, you know, for them Jakes, they want to get involved in that. You know, they don't even want you around it anyway.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to teach us. Do your research, man. We gave you that, man. You know what I'm saying?
And brother, just one more scripture I want to bring out, because you said that he was also bringing about on how the scarlet-colored beast was referring to also Esau, which the word scarlet refers back to sin again. Let's read this.
Revelation
26 and 4.
And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him.
Right, and power was given unto him.
That's-
Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, right? Go on.
That sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
And that's what the so-called white man did. All he did was just simply take peace from the earth. When he went all throughout the Middle East, and just going all the way back 19 years ago, around the early 2000s, when the Twin Towers fell down, that was the excuse for them to go over to, I believe it was Baghdad, to terrorize those people down there so they can get those resources. And from that particular point, even onwards, Esau's always been at war with these heathens within the Middle East. Okay, go on.
And that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
Right, and that they shall kill one another, and that's what they're going to do. That's exactly what they're going to do, because the Russians is going to go up against America. You're going to have one set of Edomites, then they're going to go up another group of Edomites on the left-hand side. So they're going to kill one another, as the saying goes, what was told to Peter, you live by the sword, you shall die by the sword. Being that they was blessed with the sword. So yeah, Esau is standing strong and mighty right now with his technological war weapons and stuff. But by those same weapons, he's going to lose his empire. As they actually believe that in the midst or over the other nuclear war, they're going to overcome and re-up again and set up the one world system. But by that same sword, by that same blessing, they're going to be taken out, man.
That's how the Most High's name is going to be magnified.
At the same time.
Yeah? They thought that they could outdo the Most High. They thought they got their plans, man. The new world order. And they're trying to be adverse to the Most High's world order. You know? But the Most High already had it written. The judgment has been written, man. Esau is going to do everything that he can to try and escape the judgment written within this book, man. This book is everything. This book is everything. contains everything. It contains the end, man. The end of this place. There's no book more important than this book.
And they know this too. They know it.
This book talks about what's going on out here and what's going to happen out here. This is our guidebook. See this light shining in the darkness, I can see where I'm going. Well, this is what this book is. See, this man is using his light so he can see where he's going in the darkness. Right. The valley of the shadow of death.
No, that's Jakob. Jakob.
This man is the spirit. Who's this man? That's the spirit. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ba'akadosh.
Yeah, he's two, innit?
It's just us out here.
Yeah, he's two.
That's heavy, brother. That's heavy. How you brought that out?
Oh, yeah. Alright, bro. Nice, man. Yeah, man.
Old man, dad.
The late than never. No, we're still going. We're still going.
If you got a scripture, let him read that one scripture.
You know, right, because we're living in very interesting times, because we're going to close out now. But last few words, man, like I already told you, this book is everything. And the understanding of this book. Because many people have this book and don't have the understanding of it. Okay? Like I told you, this is the light. We're going to keep this wisdom until the end, man. Okay, no matter what happens, man, because there's all this darkness is out here to distract us from the light, man.
That's right. That's right.
You understand? So the scripture says, walk ye as the children of light. You understand? So yeah, with that,
Giving all the praises and the glory to the Most
Yahweh,
High Son.
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ba'akadosh.
And we out. Shalom.
Shalom.